That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Humorous Pop Quiz, never mind the Buzzcocks, is back for a brand new series. Due to unforeseen circumstances, none of last year's hosts were good enough. So please welcome yet another guest host, I'm afraid. It's pop sensation, Mark Ronson.
Hello. I'm pop sensation and international heartthrob Mark Ronson. Look, I'm just reading what's on the auto cue. I really only had one demand for tonight, that no one, under any circumstances, makes fun of my hair. I'm serious. All right, let's get on with the show. Phil's team. A woman who is regularly watched by millions of devoted viewers on Sky Plus after X Factor's finished. It's Alicia Dixon. And she's a singer who dreams of the day when her name doesn't have to be followed by the phrase, from the Saturdays. It's Molly, you know, from the Saturdays. And on Noel's team.
Yeah, I needed a change.
He's one of Britain's foremost young musical talents. The fact that I've never worked with him must just be an admin oversight. It's Tiny Temper. This next fellow studied maths at Oxford and now he's a comedian. Here to further disappoint his parents, it's Paul Foot. So we begin with Sorry No Refunds. Noel's team, have a look at this. He's wafer thin, splashed all over the gossip magazines, and occasionally he does a bit of singing. It's Pete Doherty, you know, from the Saturdays. That was Baby Shambles with The Blinding. But why did Pete Doherty cancel a 2008 festival in Belgium? Was it because A, he was being sexually threatened by Belgium's Princess Maria Laura? B, he wanted to attend the birth of his pregnant cat's kittens? Or C, he got lost on a Tintin tour of Bruges?
Have you ever got lost in a Tintin tour, Mark? Or been thought of to be Tintin and then got trapped in there? Having to provide Tintin-based entertainment.
That's rich coming from Snowy.
This is not Tintin. I went into the hairdresser and I said, give me the Dame Judi Dench. This is Judi Dench all the way.
That looks good, actually. When I dyed my hair blonde, I look like Myra Hindley.
What, dead?
I walked into the barber's and I said, I'd like my hair like Noel, my partner on Never Mind the Buzzcocks, and he went, you'll have the Victorian convict and you'll like it.
When I go to the hairdresser, I have no say at all. And he just said he'd modelled it on my personality.
Has he got a spaniel?
Don't you think he kind of looks like he's been run over by a little 16-year-old on a 125 moped?
Who thought that this tyre was a ramp?
Is Tiny Tantrum like your real name that you have?
Tiny Temper.
Tiny Temper.
You're supposed to be on my team.
Here's another name you could have. Instead of Tiny Temper, Mild Sexual Assault. It's really mild.
Not abbreviated, only mild.
Yeah, the mildest you can get, so you can barely prove it. Have you explained to everyone, Noel, that you chose me to be in your team, and yet I don't know any music post sort of 1953?
He's from the past.
Yeah, I just thought that they would find that out pretty quickly. As soon as you opened your mouth. Doherty.
Doherty.
I know that you mentioned cats, which is quite interesting, because I was at a party once in Courtney Love's hotel room. He knocked at the door, and we opened the door, and Pete Doherty was there with a top hat full of kittens. True story.
Did he have it on his head?
No, yeah, that would have been good if he just... His hair's made of live kittens. What a visual, though, a top hat full of kittens. His dealer sold it to him, said it was meow meow. It's the only real joke you'll get out of me the whole series.
Tiny, you've got a new album coming out, right?
Yeah.
And you've said that you want people to listen to your new album, you know, and it's not all about chart singles, and you want people to have some tiny time when they listen to your album. What is tiny time?
A little bit of time with
Does
Tiny.
it sound like this?
Yeah, we bring the stars out.
Yeah.
That's Tiny time.
That's tiny time.
Definitely. Are we going to do that throughout the whole show? Because my PRS check is going to be crazy.
Yes.
I haven't got an album coming out, but I am hoping to update my website in 2 or 3 months.
I think we should do an album together.
The three of you, for sure.
We haven't made a Bush album, but I don't know when it's coming out.
I can't wait for that. I'm a huge fan of the Bush.
You said you'd remix Captain Cabinet.
Yes.
Will you still do that?
I'll still do it. It's a 7-second song called Captain Cabinet from the first episode of the Bush.
It's a complicated song. It goes, Captain Cabinet, strapped in cabinets. Will
Can he get out? Can he get out? Of course he will. Captain Cabinet, strapped in cabinet. Will he get out? Can he get out? Of course he will. My dream, my life dream to sing Captain Cabinet with Noel Fielding has just been realised. I could go on now. OK, so you want to guess some Doherty-ness?
We know he likes kittens. He brought a top hat full of kittens to the party.
OK, so B, he wanted to attend the birth of his pregnant cat's kitten. You are right. The answer is B.
What scene?
Doherty cancelled the lucrative gig so he could be there when his pregnant cat gave birth. Or to put it another way, he was having some meow meow delivered.
I didn't know you were going to do that.
I know you didn't. But it was staring at you in the face.
But you're the host, they'll use yours, not mine.
I don't know.
They'll put the laughter from yours onto that.
That's 1 point for Noel's team. Phil, Alicia and Molly, here's yours. He's one of the richest men in hip-hop, earning $21 million a year. Big deal. Tiny Temper's job at B&Q gets him £7 an hour and all the topsoil he can carry. It's Akon. That was David Guetta featuring Akon with Sexy Chick. But why did Akon have to cancel a tour to Sri Lanka earlier this year? Was it because A, he was accused of desecrating a statue of Buddha? B, he was refused a visa as he shares the name of Sri Lanka's foremost jewel thief? Or C, he received death threats after saying he thought the Tamil Tigers invented Frosties?
Dudley!
Beginning of every single Akon song, except this one, I think, which I'm very pleased about, it starts off with convict. And it's like, we know you're a convict now, get over it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like us starting off like, girl band. It's like,
it's quite a weird thing
now.
to boast about, isn't it?
Exactly.
I've been done for fraud.
Exactly.
Loner, a bit awkward at parties.
I didn't write this song. Have you met Akon?
I've met him,
show?
yeah.
What's he like?
He's all right. He's a little bit of a diva.
Are you a bit of a diva?
No, girls always get accused of being divas, and I find it's men that are more divas.
It's always the men.
Alicia, it says here actually that you once hitched a ride back from Cannes in Chris Martin's jet. Is that true?
Yes.
But do you know that you only have to pay 20 quid for an EasyJet ticket and then you don't have to sit next to Chris Martin? No one told you that.
You're in his jet?
Yeah, offering me sushi.
Really?
Oh, what a gentleman.
I know.
Is that a showbiz kind of euphemism?
I can't believe, you know when you land in planes, they go, do you want a boiled sweet? Because your ears are going to pop. He goes, anyone want sushi? What a dick.
We were on tour supporting Jay-Z and I got to go on his private jet. So we were like flying around, but it was from Cardiff to London, so it took 12 minutes. It was like the plane took off and I decided to like get over and be like, so when you made 99, but buckle your seatbelts, we're landing now. And I went back to just being a stalker. Okay. Molly, Do you guys get diva-ish in the Saturdays? You're a pretty big pop group and all that, right?
Well, everyone thinks that, you know, there's definitely diva activity, but there's just not.
They're all so sweet.
I mean, obviously, you know, I'm the massive
One of them
diva.
has to be a nightmare on the law of
Yeah,
averages.
but girls generally are nightmares. So that's a given.
Tell me about it.
That's a given. But the band, all
You're
of them
on
are
the
so
girls'
sweet.
team here.
I know. I feel like I've had my old fella cut off.
Hey, Alicia, what's the most ridiculous thing that you've ever demanded at a show? There's a
Ginger
point.
beer?
Say what?
That is from your new single, and so is this.
I think I need a better drummer.
You did put out a song because you needed a better drummer, right? Ever think of
It's a metaphor, Mark.
putting an ad out in the back page of the NME? It might have been cheaper. You've got to give me an answer. I've got to go to Noel's team.
Oh, no.
We know.
Answer.
I think it's B. You think it's B? Go on.
Okay.
because he's a convict.
Let's go with A. He desecrated Buddha.
You are right.
Yes,
The answer is A. Akon was refused a visa after one of his videos caused rioting for featuring a bikini-clad dancer wiggling her bottom at a statue of Buddha. After signing her to his label, Akon is said to be the man behind Lady Gaga's rise to fame. I've actually got the minutes to their first meeting here. He said, "Ditch the cock, put a phone on your head." And at the end of that round, Noel's team has 1 point, Phil's team has 1 point. Next up, it's the intros round. Noel and Tiny, here are yours for Paul.
So, you're going to do a modern melody for my delectation.
Yeah.
That I will then guess. That's better. I can hear things. I've been in my own world.
Before we do this, can I just say some of these were really, really hard?
Also, I got a bit of a bollocking from Tiny for being rubbish.
Yeah. You think Tiny Temper actually got cross with you?
I got well told off. He went, "It's not a joke. Do it properly." And I went, "I'm doing my best." 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bam 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 bam.
See what I mean? I'm terrified to see.
You had the bass line. It was brilliant, Tiny,
I'll do
let
it
me
with
tell
you.
you.
Noel.
All right, let's do it together.
I'll do it together with you.
After 3. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be a bystander. Really getting into it.
You know, when you dance with a dog at a wedding, look.
I'm going to guess, because it's obviously a modern band, so it would have a name like the Peppers. It's the popular song by the Peppers, "You Never Let Me Go, Baby."
Amazingly, you're completely wrong. Phil, would you like to have a guess?
It's so obvious. "Baby, You Never Let Me Go" by the Peppers.
Amazingly enough, you're both wrong. The song is called Still Dre by Dr. Dre, and here's how it should have sounded. Representing for the gangs all
was a
across the
hip-hop.
world.
And you never got it right once.
What a beat.
Was he supposed to do that bit?
In fairness, it's not dissimilar to some of the Peppers' later work.
No. Do you want to try another song? Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that Paul knows absolutely nothing about modern musical culture. I think you should play the tune in, let them dance to it, and then see if he knows what it is. It'll be the first time.
All right, should we play a song in?
Can you all cover your ears?
Yeah, you remember it then?
Call now, they're nodding. Phone our lines if you want sex right now. Seriously. Bargain basement dating.
You know it?
It's, just shove off, you stupid tart. By Garter Noose.
Phil's team, do you know what it is?
Don't know what it is.
Does anyone know anything about music in the whole panel?
Not really. It's not that kind of show,
No, we're all
man.
pepper-blind now, thanks to you.
It was the Friendly Fires with Skeleton Boy. The drummer from Friendly Fires was injured recently in an altercation with the Brazilian police. I'm not surprised, they are a particularly vicious tribute band. Phil and Molly, here are yours for Alicia.
Right.
Yeah?
Come on then, Phil.
Yeah?
I can't see Molly.
Oh, you know I love you. Phil's leading this one.
2, 3, 4.
Go.
Ga. 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 Bum 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 ba 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 ba. I'm not having them back. If you didn't know
Anyone know what it is?
Yeah, we do. Paul Foot knows.
Go ahead, Paul Foot.
Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of.
Unbelievable. Here's how it should have sounded.
That's pretty good.
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah. I thought we did that one quite well.
we did
You're
that one
really
quite well.
good. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. That is a win for me.
Do you want to have a go at your second number?
I think we should.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na.
I know the tune, but who sings it? I know the song. I just...
Apparently not.
No, I do. I know the beat, but I can't picture the lyrics.
Picture the lyrics now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Is it Hot Stepper? Here comes the Hot Stepper.
It's Here Comes the Hot Stepper by Aini Kamosi, correct?
Yes!
There's a point for you, and here's what it should have sounded like. Remix. That was Aini Kamosi with Here Comes the Hot Stepper. The hook from Here Comes the Hot Stepper was actually borrowed from a Wilson Pickett song. I can't stand these people stealing tunes from other people. Those bloody Zootons in their time machine. And at the end of that round, it's Noel's team 2 points, Phil's team 2 points. Round 3 is the identity parade. Phil, Alicia and Molly, what about some Irish folk music? For the audience only, here is Foster and Allen.
I love to ramble down the old Boreen when the hawthorn blossoms are in bloom. And I sit by the gate on that old mussy said, whispering to Kate Muldoon. It was coming from my far...
That was Foster and Allen with the Old Boreen, but which of our lineup is Mick Foster? Is it number 1, Mick Foster? Number 2, Foster Child? Number 3, Foster's Lager? Number 4, Foster Foster Pussycat? Or number 5, Foster a deep sense of resentment?
I quite like the look of number 1.
In what sense?
It's not about who you want to
it's
date,
not about who
though.
you
We're
like.
trying to figure out who Foster
Sit out,
is.
number 1.
No,
Likes
he's-
the look of you.
He's kept the moustache in good condition, and I think, you know, he might be used to having done that while he was in the limelight.
I've seen the video. The guy that you're looking for basically looks like an Irish Richard Gere.
Oh, that would be number 2 then, wouldn't it?
Easy there.
Number 5's got that Irish glow about him.
In what sense?
Had a few Guinnesses.
You cannot say that.
Oh, yeah, all right.
You might as well just say you're looking for someone with a bit of sick in their
I've
beard.
got lots
You
of
cannot say that.
friends.
My stepmom's Irish.
What about number 3, though? No one's
I'm a
talked about
little
number
scared
3
of
yet.
number 3.
He's actually a snap.
We've got to let number 3 go, because he's doing a bank job in Beckenham in the morning.
I need to be fresh as a daisy.
What about number 1?
Mario.
OK. Number 1 is all about collecting the gold coins and plumbing. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely number 5.
It's not.
It's 4. It's 4.
Let's find out. Would the real Mick Foster please step forward?
Yes! Well done.
Still touring and recording with Foster and Allen, Mick Foster, ladies and gentlemen. Noel, Paul and Tiny, how about some manufactured 90s pop? For the audience only, here is Steps. That was Steps with Better the Devil You Know. But which one of our lineup is Lee Latchford Evans? Is it number 1, Steps? Number 2, Steptoe and Son? Number 3, Stepford Wife? Number 4, Steptosemia? Or number 5, Stepfather Used to Touch Him? What do you think?
What I'm noticing... Oh, yes, hello. No, what I'm noticing, number 2... I don't think it's number 2, because he hasn't got the show business stand.
No?
No.
Show us the show business stand, please.
The show business stand is more... You know, you always want the foot slightly like that to one side. That's a show business look. And the others have got it to an extent.
Maybe you could pat them down to see who's got the dancer's body.
Oh, yes, OK.
Because looks can be deceiving.
Before Paul walks across, note the showbiz walk. Your tie is almost wider than your body, you know.
I've got, by the way, before I even start the patting, I think it could be number 1, because he's very disciplined. Like, even when I go all weird with him, like all unusual, like that. He's been trained not to laugh and to be highly professional. So I think it could be number 1. Number 2... Oh. No, I don't think it is number 2, because the feel, when I touched you like that, it was more like the feel of a lonely businessman in Telford. Number 3 looks happy, like he might be getting a few royalties. I might just be sitting there, just waiting for the envelope to fall through the front door. People have to work night in, night out. I think it could be number 3.
It's like watching a heron in a grey jacket. Oh, he knows who it is. You might have to come back to the chair.
I think it's actually number 1.
Right. What did you...
Number 1.
Number 1. All right, let's find out. Would the real Lee Latchford Evans please step forward? Yeah. That's another point for Noel and his team. He's the founder of famously fit magazine. It's Lee Latchford Evans. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, what about the others? We learnt nothing of them.
And at the end of that round, it is still a deadlock. Noel with 3 points, Phil with 3 points. So we end with next lines. It's a draw, so Noel's team, you go first, and your time starts now. New York.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Alicia Keys, Jay-Z. I want to be a part of it.
What is this?
This is your big
the actual song. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
New York, New York. Frank Sinatra, New York, New York. I cannot believe you got one.
Done.
That is unbelievable. Ride my bike.
Because I'm frigid.
Until I get home, Mark Ronson, the Business International. I really love your tiger feet.
Not so keen on your iguana ears.
Your tiger feet, your tiger feet. I've been to Southampton.
But I've never been to Scunthorpe.
Tiny temper, pass out. This baby's got a temper.
This baby's tiny.
You'll never tame her, prodigy. She's got an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny...
Yellow.
Tiny,
polka
tiny,
dot bikini.
tiny,
yes,
tiny...
yellow polka dot bikini, Brian Hyland.
Tiny vagina. Tiny. Smallest vagina you can get. Miniature.
It has to be. Phil?
Yeah.
Molly?
Yes.
Alicia?
Yes.
You need 8 points to win.
Oh, no.
Your time starts now. We built this city.
We built this city on rock and roll, man.
Starship. I need a better drummer.
A better drummer. Boy, I need a...
I need a better drummer.
Say what?
Very nice. Alicia Dixon, drummer boy. I played my drum for him.
That's not my song.
I know. Not all of them are going to be yours.
Thank God.
I played my drum for him.
No.
Christmas? No? OK. Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. A newborn king to see.
Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum.
The Harry Simeon Chorale, Little Drummer Boy. I miss hurting you till you cry.
Molly.
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Come on.
It's not enough just to
I
say
miss
it to you.
watching you. Yeah.
Bit more, please.
As you
try.
Very nice. Saturdays. Saturday night at the movies.
What a fun night.
Not going to do it. Who cares what picture you see, the Saturdays? Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
The Saturdays, happy days. Monday, you can fall apart.
Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart.
The Saturdays, Friday night, I'm in love. Tell me why.
I don't like Mondays.
The Saturdays, I don't like Mondays.
We've got some hits, haven't we?
A lot. You don't have to write them yourself to have a hit with them.
Now, surely that was more than 8.
The final score is Noel's team 10 points, Phil's team 11.
Yes! Yes!
Thanks to Phil, Alicia and Molly, Noel, Tiny and Paul. This has been Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I've been thoroughly entertaining and should probably be the de facto host. Again, I'm just reading what they wrote on the prompter. I'm Mark Ronson. Thank you for tuning in.
Most digital viewers can press the red button now where Phil and Noel answer questions posed by you. And loads more laughs on BBC Three now. He's back for a new series. It's Russell Howard's Good News.